How you doing, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode. When last you joined us, we had just beaten Forest and Watford with two big wins. And since then, we've had a 1-all draw away from home at Coventry and a 4-0 absolute demolition of Reading at home. Today we've got Swansea away and then our first televised game of the season against Middlesbrough at home. So let's see how those last two results left us in the table. We're still sat in the playoffs. We're fourth, 15 points. We're only a point ahead of 8th place, but a win here could take us just a point off second if results ahead of us go as we would wish them to go. But we're ready to kick off straight away against Swansea, so let's get this match underway, shall we? So we're definitely going to want to set those opposition instructions. Tighter marking. So Swansea like to play a bit of a counter-attack style. I think tighter marking might work. We'll start off with it. We'll start off with it and see if we want to change it afterwards. And so here's our lineup for today. As always, Kaminski in goal, Barry Douglas, Branthwaite and Linehan in centre-back, and then Nyambe out on the right. Tribal in centre midfield with Travis and Rothwell, who is just back from injury, playing in the Mazzala role in midfield. Woodburn and Elliott on the wings as normal, with Armstrong as the sole striker. So you might notice here we've made a little bit of change to our tactics. Instead of having a roaming playmaker and a box-to-box midfielder, we now have a deep-lying playmaker and a Mazzala. And you'll notice as well, that's the wrong... Here we go. We are now distributing to the playmaker when the goalkeeper has possession. So we're going to try and get it into our deep-lying playmaker, who can then make the plays forward. And you'll notice as well, we have taken off our overlaps, because after watching a Zealand video from quite a while ago, having a read of this, look for overlap instructs players on the left flank to hold on to the ball and look for an overlapping player in support, most likely a marauding fullback. So this doesn't actually give your wing-backs or your full-backs the instruction to overlap. The thing that does that is whatever you have them set on here. So we have automatic wing-backs. So if I have a look at wing-back automatic, run wide with ball is the instruction it gives it. But if I put it on attack, cross more often, get further forward, this is what actually controls how far up people go the pitch. So if you want your wing-backs to overlap, you probably want to have them on attack. I'm going to keep mine on automatic for now. Let them figure out what they want to do. But let's submit this team and let's get straight into the game, shall we? Hope we can get another 3 points on the board and solidify our playoff place, because that is the board's expectations. Yep, let's show that fella onto the weaker foot as well. So the team we're facing off against: Freddie Woodman in goal, Cabango, Bennett, Guehi and Roberts at the back, Bidwell, Fulton, Grimes, Hurahan, and then Morris and Lowe. The media has been putting a lot of pump into us at the moment, so that the players seem to like when I talk about that. So let's tell them that and get going, shall we? So big game here, Blackburn versus Swansea. And let's see if we can actually make something happen before our first televised game. So it's a misplaced pass there from Branthwaite. Gives Swansea the chance to get forward, but Rothwell makes a good interception and the highlight ends. So I tell you, I'm used to playing non-league games at the moment, because the save I'm playing offline is actually a tier 10 to the top save that I'm doing with a team that I've created and put in there myself. And the games in the non-league leagues are so high scoring. It is insane. Like, it's not rare to see a 7-0 game. Hell, it's not even rare to see like a 7-4 game or something. So playing in these leagues where the competition is much tighter, it's a bit sort of more squeaky bum time when it comes to the tight score lines. So going in at half time 1-0 up is still a worry. But Swansea seem to be having quite some luck in the attack at the moment, but we're doing a relatively decent job of defending. They're not getting through that wall of red that we've got there, so hopefully we can now start pushing forward. We've got 0 XG, 0 shots, none on target at the moment. We might have to change something before half time if this doesn't change soon, but we're on the attack right now. Nyambe with a throw to Elliott, back out to Nyambe, who plays the ball across to Tribal. Expertly dodges that. That was a beautiful play. Expertly dodges that slide tackle, and then the two Liverpool boys, Woodburn and Elliott, combining there for Blackburn's first goal of the game. We are 1-0 up. As you can see here, Tribal expertly dodges the slide tackle, plays in Woodburn, who slips it through to Elliott, and then Elliott just taps it into far post. The keeper had no chance. Great goal from the Liverpool boys. And here we are on the attack again with another throw from Douglas. Rothwell just inside the area, goes for a bit of a dribble and then hits it straight at Woodman. Kind of a waste of a play, that. Armstrong was in a good position there. Great defence here from the Blackburn boys, though. And we managed to clear the lines there. I've never understood why people have these circle patterns on pitches, you know. Why not just keep the straight lines? If anyone knows what the benefits of having the circle lines are, please let me know in the comments, as we've just watched Armstrong miss what seemed to be an absolute sitter. We're actually up to third right now as well, guys, so hopefully we can keep this run of good form going. What a block! And that's why Linehan is the first name on the team sheet most days. If he's fit, he's playing. Now Bidwell for Swansea plays the ball in, and Morris blazes one over. Goal kick. We've got Douglas with a free kick. He went for goal, but the wall did its job. But Douglas picks up the second ball and plays it back to Tribal, and that's the end of the highlight. But we've got another free kick there with Nyambe to Travis. Elliott's got a chance now to play Nyambe down the wing, but he plays it back into Travis and play Armstrong into the box, and Woodman makes a good save. And I apologise for punching my microphone there after scratching my chest. Yeah, we'll stop giving him so much space. Woodburn's going to have to come off at half time. I'll give him until half time. He's not feeling very well, it looks like. So brilliant going in 1-0 up at half time. Let's get let's get Woodburn off first. Ben Berriton or Stuart Downing. We'll go for Berriton. Give Berriton a bit of a run out. He's only 21, can do with the game time for sure. And what are our player ratings like? Our player ratings are pretty good across the board here. Adam Armstrong's not playing fantastically, but I could bring Sam Gallagher on if things get pretty tough. Let's go back to the dressing room. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. Let's give him one of those. Let's see if we can make an impact early on in this second half. We've got an attack coming down the right-hand side. Nyambe has been a stalwart for us. He's been one of our best players for sure. He's another one that's one of the first names on the team sheet. No penalty for that challenge there. Elliott just having a bit of a roll around on the floor. Let's give Armstrong a bit more time to see if he picks up. We're back down to fourth here now, so QPR have gone ahead, it seems. Or at least drawing, rather. And now Swansea have the attack here. I'll have to check the result there. Again, great stop, slowing down the play there, but oh, another fantastic block. Our defence has been insane. Now QPR are winning quite convincingly 3-1 against Cardiff here. Barry Douglas corner swung in, and there was nobody there to meet it other than a Swansea defender. But Rothwell picked up the loose ball and plays in Armstrong, rounds the keeper and smashes it in, and I was about to take him off. It looks like he's redeemed himself a little bit there from his 6.4 rating. What's that going to go up to? But let's see this chance. So Rothwell picks up the ball. Armstrong's definitely onside. The keeper caught in no man's land there. Easy tapping. But that was a fantastic ball by Rothwell. Great vision. And that puts Armstrong up to a 7 rating. I can't complain about that now at all, but he's dropping off again. So it looks like we're making no changes at the moment. We might bring on some defenders just to put some fresh legs at the back to stop ourselves from going down at all. I mean, they'd have to score 3 to get us down. There's only 10 minutes of the game left, so that's unlikely. But I wouldn't put it past them scoring 2 and equalising. getting us into a draw, especially when we do things like that. We definitely need some fresh legs at the back, I think. So there we go. There's the first. Jan Dander. What a great name that is. Jan Dander. If that's not his song, that's sung from the stands, I would be incredibly disappointed. Yeah, Dander. Poor mistakes from us there. Right, so let's see what we've got to do here at the back. Do we have a right back? Branthwaite can go out to the right. Nyambi definitely has to come off here. We're going to have to bring Ayala on. Or Derek. Yeah, Ayala's coming on for Nyambi. Barry Douglas is looking alright, but we are going to bring on Derek Williams for him. We'll have double fresh legs at the back. And let's see how that does for us. But again, Rothwell gives the ball away, which allows Swansea to come on to us, but Harvey Elliott recovers it brilliantly. Rothwell plays a ball up to nobody there as well, and we've got Cabango playing it forward to Whittaker. Grimes plays it into Morris, who was offside. I'm sure of it. No, they've gone straight for a corner. I'm confident he was offside there, but here we've got Yandander taking the corner and straight out by Ayala. Just come onto the pitch, and his first action's a good defensive action. It allows Elliott to break. We've got Armstrong slowing down right now, but Tribal picks it up on the edge of the box. Finds Travis just outside the box, who brings Derek Williams into play for his first touch of the game. And he breezes past the defenders and then plays a ball into nobody. Rothwell to Tribal. Back to Travis. Williams picks it up on the left again. Rothwell gets taken out there. That ends the highlight. So Rothwell is looking a bit worse for wear after that, but we've got a quick break here. Berriton trying to break in through, but Norton gets in there just in time. But we get the header off the clearance, and we're breaking again. Branthwaite here on the right-hand side brings Travis back into play. Armstrong on the edge of the box to Rothwell. Berriton again. Williams plays a ball through for Armstrong, and Armstrong makes it 3 after me considering taking him off. What a player, ladies and gentlemen. What a player. He must have heard me when I was talking about it. 2 goals since I spoke about it. And watch this ball. Derek Williams just plays an absolute peach of a ball there for Armstrong to latch onto. The keeper again had absolutely no chance. Oh, but Williams gives the ball away there, and for some reason, they play it back close to the halfway line and then straight into the hands of Kaminsky with a wasted cross. That was an absolute golden chance for a shot on goal there, and Kaminsky might get an assist here with Armstrong picking up the ball, but he shoots from range, and it's not good. It is not good. Linehan's going to come off for Downing. We'll play Downing in centre-back for a second, which might be a bad idea considering they've got a play on goal here. It's Jan Dander again, who just passes it straight into Kaminsky's hands. Whittaker wasn't fast enough to capitalise on that. But Kaminsky plays it up looking for Berriton, who's got space. And Berriton dribbles, holds up a little bit, takes Smith out of the game. Travis now plays it back up towards Berriton, but Swansea get a clearance, and now Branthwaite can break down the right. Travis in midfield again, through to Harvey Elliott, to Armstrong, to Tribal. Out towards Derek Williams, who's got space on the left, but Norton manages to intercept and get a clearance for Morris to be able to break into the box. And Kaminsky again with a fantastic save. We would be doing a hell of a lot worse this season if we did not have a keeper of that quality. It's Armstrong with a free kick from range. Oh, and Woodman cannot stop it. That is an absolute screamer, ladies and gentlemen. What a goal to cap off the hat-trick. And his 10th goal of the season as well. He got a hand to it, but it wasn't enough. What a goal. 4-1. Another outstandingly positive result for us. My worries at the beginning of the season might have been unfounded. I mean, it's still early days yet, but man, we're doing a lot better than I expected, if I'm completely honest. Come on, ref, blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, ref. Downing clears out again. Out for another throw in, and that's got to be game now, ref. Are they going to actually be able to take the throw? We're nearly a whole minute over now. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. You're going to let them take this throw as well? Nearly a minute and a half over now. They threw it out for a goal kick. That's got to be the end now, right, ref? It's all over. Fantastic. I was considering taking Armstrong off, and he goes and scores a hat-trick, plays a 9.1 rating. I could not have asked for more. That was a good win. Yes, that definitely was a good win. We conceded, so I'm not going to go overly praiseful there. But there we are. We sit in 4th at the moment. We are 3 points clear of 7th, just outside the playoffs. And we play Middlesbrough in 6th next. So we can get ourselves up to 2nd place with a win there, depending on QPR and Norwich's results. So I don't know what their next fixtures are, but we will see. We've got a post-match press conference here. We took our chances, we certainly did. And let's see. Yeah, Cooper seems to be a bit sad there. The game's over, and I don't really want to discuss it any further. Please leave me to my emotions. And here's our post-match press conference. Let's see what everyone wants to say. Got to be pleased with that result and performance, as impressive as that. I thought we played very well, and it's satisfying to be able to say that. Indeed it is. How good was Adam Armstrong? It was worth the admission fee. Hat-trick was undoubtedly the key factor in your win today. What did you make of his performance? I'm very pleased because he had a bad first half. After today's fine performance, will you be looking to tie Tom Tribal to the club on a more permanent basis? I would rather not discuss individuals currently. Can you offer insight as to why you set up your team to play this way? It's what I know and feel gives us the best chance to be ourselves as a team and as a club. Let's see how people reacted to that. We find inspiration in Armstrong. Yeah, right. So let's have a look and see how our lone player is doing. He had a fine game. No nonsense centre-back's timing of the challenge was evident on occasion during this match. They lost 4-2 and he still got a 7.3 rating. Not bad for a centre-back. Hopefully this guy's going to pick up. He's only 18 at the moment, only valued at 7k. But hopefully he is going to pick up and become an absolutely fantastic player for us in the future. He's currently our 13th best centre mid, but he's naturally a defensive mid. And we play a defensive mid, so who knows, in a couple of years he could be our guy. But now we're coming up for our first televised game here at Ewood Park versus Middlesbrough. So Rothwell liked my comments. Good. This Barlow fella doesn't look amazing. I have fully scouted him actually, so let's just give him a bit of a discard. Pritchard is someone we probably should be looking at picking up. He's a good championship player. He's on my shortlist already, so again, I'll just acknowledge that. And for Moulin here, oof, he is not good. He is not good. Let's get rid. How far have we got to go for our Middlesbrough game? 3 days away. I'm looking forward to picking back up the Carabao Cup, though. We've got West Ham in the quarterfinals a little later in the season. Our 10-game unbeaten run continues. 10 games unbeaten. Let's have a look at that. Who was the last? Bournemouth were the last people to beat us. Pardon me. That's on the first day of the championship season. Bournemouth beat us, and we've only won or drawn since then. We've had 1, 2, 3 draws and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins in the league. Seems to be our home form is the good place at the moment. Our financials, we're losing money at the moment, but balance is still looking healthy. I don't think we're over the wage bill, are we? Until match fit, they can play a whole last 90 minutes. And the others can play 60 minutes. Good, good, good. Should be very happy with the result. We weren't better, but we battered them. Good, good, good. More important dates. Travis was named Player of the Month. Fantastic. Buendia and then Schindler were the others. So Buendia is somebody I'm probably going to want to end up picking up as well. Let's just add him to my shortlist straight away. 25.5 mil, though. I don't know where I'm going to get that kind of money from. Goal of the month was Armstrong's. Must have been his free kick. Yeah, free kick from 28 metres. And manager of the month is Brentford's Frank. And I came second. Fantastic. Neil Warnock third, though, who is the manager of our next opponent, Middlesbrough. Hopefully we can pull one over on them as well. I mean, if we can end this episode in the automatic promotion places, I will be ecstatic. Bade. We'll keep an eye on him. Routledge is a no. Alright, you'll just get discarded then. I always thought Routledge was a pretty good player, but apparently he's not good enough for Blackburn. So team selection device I'm going to ignore. We take on Middlesbrough and we've got our press conference, right? So but before we do that, we're going to have a little look-see here. So we're going to have to take Niambe off, I think. So we'll start with that and then with... Where's Ayala gone? There. So we'll leave Niambe on the bench, though. Again, let's see. You want Harvey Elliott or Ben Woodburn to take a bit of a break? Probably Harvey Elliott. So, yeah, Berriton on for Elliott. And they can swap places. Woodburn can play from the right. And I think that's what we're going to go with so far. Do we want to play Corey Evans instead of Tribal, though? I don't think we do. Tribal's been playing well for us, so we'll keep Tribal in the team. And let's go to the press conference. Hello, everyone. Neil Warnock's winning a lot of plaudits with his overachievement, given the limited resources and finances. Do you agree that he's performing at an unexpectedly high level at the moment? I think they're getting a bit carried away with the praise. They're doing very well at the minute, but it's plain to see that it won't last long without some kind of investment in the squad, and we'll be looking to bring them back down to earth on Tuesday, yeah. Do you think you might be being a little unfair on Warnock by suggesting his current overachievement won't last? I don't think so. They've got no right to be performing at the level they are currently, and I can't stand this flash in a pan gushing that goes alongside. I can't wait to put them back in their place. Let's be aggressively against Middlesbrough and Neil Warnock, because as funny as Neil Warnock can be, he's a bit of a dick, isn't he? Will you be looking for the team to pick up where they left off last time? Satisfying as a manager to see us play this way, and I'm upbeat about our chances of a repeat performance. Will you look to attack here? I'm looking to play a free-flowing attacking game. How important has the strong team spirit been? We're in a great place. The pressure Mick McCarthy's facing at Cardiff, I don't feel it's my place to talk about that. And let's see how that press conference went down with the players. I've got a bit of an itchy nose today. So let's see how Middlesbrough compare for us. They're passive and clinical, where we're aggressive and clinical. They're quiet and leaky, where we're quiet and impenetrable. Hopefully this works well for us then. Stefan Moll set up 2 goals. Very nice. Bradley Dack has resumed full training. Fantastic. He's not going to start today, though. Although I might actually put him on the bench in place of Gallagher. We've got a lot of players out on loan at the moment. A lot of players out on loan. Hopefully when some of these come back, though, they're going to be solid for us. Really good players for us. Our injury update there. 2 recently returned, Rothwell and Dack. Fantastic. Our injury risk update, noted. In the team of the week, we got Armstrong and Kaminsky. Fantastic. Kaminsky's got to be the keeper of the season. Diangana's getting better as well. Not incredibly better. His determination's going down, but his vision's gone up, his long shots has gone up, and his stamina's on the way up as well. That can only be a good thing. Harvey Elliott in need of a rest. Yep, go for it, mate. Going to rest you for the next match, as I think you look a bit tired and you benefit from a short break playing. And he's like, that sounds like a good idea. Good. Armstrong's excellent form deserves recognition. Arm around, your form's been excellent. Keep it up. Normal form, let's put an arm around. It's been good recently. Keep going. And then Lewis Travis definitely as well. Yeah, arm around. Form's been good. I don't think he likes me very much, but we'll see if we can turn that around. And Costello resumes full training as well, so we'll have Costello, our first choice left winger, back soon, which means we'll be able to start Woodburn from the bench or use him as a rotation with Harvey Elliott. So we'll do that, and I guess this worked in the last game, so we'll do it again. We've already picked our team. Hopefully this is gonna do wonders for us. But one thing that we haven't done yet is bring Bradley Dack in for Sam Gallagher there. And let's go. Let's do this. Pleased to be back in the team. Good. I'm pleased to have you back in the team, my friend. Great opportunity to show they were right to back you up. Do it. Lewis Travis is still in an aggressive mood, though. And it's our first televised game, so we do get these to begin with as well. Let's see what this Middlesbrough team looks like. Cabano and Asson Bolonga up top. I think we've got this. Let's do it. Let's kick off. We're at home as well, so we do have home advantage. The main stand there is pretty empty though, isn't it? Let's just hope we come out on top and can keep our climb up the league going. We're now third just because of us drawing. But we've got our Middlesbrough corner against us here. Cabano plays the ball in. Hall with a header and 1-0 up after 4 minutes, Middlesbrough. Nice early goal there. Let's make sure that doesn't get the boys' heads going down. We'll give them an encourage. We don't need to see this replay. It was poor defending on our part from a set piece. And again, we didn't get anywhere near that ball there. And now we've got Johnson storming through. And Middlesbrough are 2-0 up after 7 minutes. This is not good. I'm going to have to I'll demand more from them later, I think. But this is a terrible start to our first televised game. Let's hope we can start making a difference here now, though. Linehan finds Berreton, who did have Douglas on the overlap. But Berreton's decided to run centrally instead and play Branthwaite in on the right, who plays the ball across, looking for Rothwell there, but only finding the head of a Middlesbrough player. And Middlesbrough come again with Spence down their right-hand side. Plays it back to Howson, to Fry, to Vernier. Is he going to be able to find a way through? He finds Johnson on the wing. Johnson storms through into the box. Plays across towards Cabano, but Kaminski is equal to the shot. And now it's our turn to go. But Kaminski kicks it straight into the back three of Middlesbrough. And they come again down their right-hand side. Asson Bolonga there hits it straight at Kaminski and then runs it out for a goal kick. Let's get our demand more out now. Let's see if that's kicked their asses into gear. We've got Rothwell trying to push down our left-hand side here, and he goes past Tavernier. He plays in Berreton. Berreton gets to a position for a shot, but Archer is equal to it. It looked like it was heading wide anyway. I'm not really relying on Berreton for goals too much. And I don't think I'm going to bring Elliott on if Woodburn gets too tired. I think I'm going to bring Downing on instead. But here's Middlesbrough with another corner. Is their aerial dominance going to come into play again? Nope, we managed to clear that out and Woodburn can break. He's got Armstrong up ahead of him, but he's trying to go on his own here. Pushes out towards that right-hand side. Plays the ball back towards Travis, who shoots from the edge of the area. And not on target, I'm afraid. Now we've got a Barry Douglas free kick. Swings one in towards the back post, but Tavernier is equal to that. Rising to head it clear, but Tribal picks it up just inside the the Middlesbrough half. And now we've got Woodburn and Travis combining. Ball played in towards Berriton, and Berriton slots it in, bringing us back into the game in the 35th minute. Great time to score a goal. Look at this ball here. We've got Woodburn, who plays it to Travis, and then Travis just waits just a moment, spots the run of Berriton, and Berriton sliding in from that left-hand side just slots it into the bottom left-hand corner of the goal. Keeper did not stand a chance. Douglas with the throw-in now, back into a goal scorer, Berriton. Douglas plays it down the line, Berriton in the box, tries to win a penalty unsuccessfully there. And now Middlesbrough try and play out again, but Ayala picks it up. Linehan to Travis. Woodburn now out on this right. He's got Branthwaite with him. Travis picks it up again. Nobody's making that run for him this time, though. It's headed straight back out, and Tribal brings in Barry Douglas, who plays it down the line to Berriton again, who squares across to Woodburn, but it's headed out by Johnson, and then Howson hoofs it up to Assombalonga. Tavernier now in the centre of the park, back to Baker. Middlesbrough biding their time here. Great ball forward to Assombalonga. Oh, and Kaminski slowed it, but didn't manage to stop it. 3-1 to Middlesbrough before half-time. We are capitulating completely here. We're going to have to go much more on the attack. And we're going to have more numbers up top there. So I think I've got an idea for what I'm going to do at half-time. And it's going to give Bradley Dack his first appearance. And give us 2 strikers. Oh, maybe not. Adam Armstrong's been injured, so Bradley Dack's coming on as our solo striker. A little bit earlier than I would have liked. And we are going to have to bring Downing on for Woodburn as well. But here's Barry Douglas, takes the shot. Oh, and it is 3-2. What a free kick. You can always count on Barry Douglas for a little bit of magic. Tell you, people watching this on telly are not going to be disappointed, are they? They're going to be wishing they bought a ticket and filled these empty seats in the stadium. It's already a 5-goal thriller, and it's only just about to be half-time. We've got Douglas here again, Ayala to Travis. Rothwell now, back to Ayala. Finds Lenahan. Travis to Branthwaite. There's lots of space out here on the right. Branthwaite can walk forward. Woodburn dallies on the ball a little bit, but then brings Tribal into play. Travis plays Woodburn in, but Archer's equal to the shot. And it looks like we're going to go in a goal down at half-time. We are indeed. We have apparently been the slightly better side here, with slightly more XG. So let's... everyone's expecting to see a much better showing from you in the second half. And one thing we are going to do is we're going to bring on Stuart Downing for Ben Woodburn, give him a chance to recover a little bit. And let's go. Let's start this second half. And we are going to go straight out onto the attack. We've got Branthwaite here on the right. Wins a throw-in. Can anything come from this throw? Let's see. Travis back to Branthwaite. Branthwaite back to Travis. Plays it across to Rothwell to Downing. The defence, the Middlesbrough bodies are just crowding there. Baker heads it out to Cabano. Middlesbrough now have a chance to break. We have numbers back. Tavernier here in the centre of the park, being trailed by Rothwell, brings Johnson into play. Great block there, though, and now Middlesbrough have a throwing. Which obviously came to nothing because there's no highlight for it. Yeah, we'll bring Holtby on for Rothwell. And we're probably going to bring another centre mid on as well in a minute. But here's Branthwaite bringing Tribal into play. Branthwaite on the right, continuing down. Brings Travis back into Tribal. Back to Travis. Tribal again. Back to Travis. Tiki-taka here in the centre of the park between these two midfielders. Tribal to Douglas, who breaks into the box. And Archer manages to hold it comfortably there. We've got a Barry Douglas free kick here. Swung in. But Middlesbrough managed to deal with it comfortably. And now they've got a break coming on with Howson, who manages to beat the challenge of Branthwaite, and Assan Bolonga's brought into play. But Kaminski does brilliant work tipping that round the corner. So let's have a look and see what we can do about Travis, who is absolutely mullered right now. So Johnson is going to come on for Travis. We want Holtby to be our deep lying playmaker, so Johnson is going to be our Metzala. That could have been a Harvey Elliott thing there, though. You know what? I think it is going to be. Can we cancel this? Discard all the changes. Yep. Okay, so we're going to bring on Harvey Elliott for Lewis Travis. We're going to swap Elliott and Downing. And then we're going to play Downing in our Metzala role with Holtby as our deep-lying playmaker. I think that's a good chance to get us another goal. I said I was going to give him a rest as well, but then I brought him off the bench, didn't I? That's maybe going to have a negative effect on his morale. Let's give him a bit of encouragement as well. Holtby's picked up a knock. I'll just leave him for now. Kaminski, go on, fire that out. Get us back up the pitch. Bradley Dack heads it on to nobody. We managed to force it all the way back to Archer. Ayala's not strong enough in the air to beat Assan Bolonga, but Assan Bolonga is offside there. That is not going to stand. We still only have one goal to make up. Kaminski with the free kick to Barry Douglas. Brings Berreton in, who cuts inside and is dispossessed. Assan Bolonga now with a chance to break forward, but he's got a wall of Blackburn players in front of him. Brings Johnson into play on the wing. He plays a lovely ball into Assan Bolonga, and there was nothing anyone could do about that there. The defenders were in terrible positions. Kaminski started coming out to claim it, but could not beat Assan Bolonga to the ball and was caught in no man's land. So now is the time where we berate them. Hopefully being negative towards them is going to make them kick into gear. Maybe not. 5-2 down. 7-goal thriller here. This is not how you want your first televised game of the season to go. I believe we're still in the playoffs, though. I don't want to see that goal again. It was a nice goal, but we are just still in the playoffs by 2 points. They're going more attacking now, though. That could do some wonders for us. Our team is looking tired, though. Our team is looking very tired. Don't let them finish the game with another goal. We're nearly an entire minute over here, and you're time wasting. Give him a yellow card, ref. We managed to clear that out, and the ref's going to call it there. Yeah. A 5-2 drubbing there to Middlesbrough in our first televised game. My pre-match comments came back to bite me in the arse, didn't they? That wasn't good enough. Everyone's on board with that. That was a home game as well. But we do still sit in 5th. We've got a 2-point cushion between us and 7th place Bournemouth. And that is only our second loss of the season out of 10 games. So that's not... It's not battle stations yet. We're not under a lot of pressure. But Armstrong's injured. He'll be out for 6 to 8 weeks. Or can wear protective equipment for between 7 weeks and 8 weeks in order to take part in light training and matches. I can send him to the doctor for 6 to 7 weeks. Or I can send him to a specialist and he's out for 5 to 6. He's going to the specialist. He's too important not to go to the specialist. Holtby's injured as well. We'll leave him to the physio because we've got backup there. Post-match press conference. Okay, let's do this. Another big result goes in favour of Middlesbrough. What impact, if anything, do you think my criticism of Warnock's overachievement? I've been made to eat my words. A bad day at the office then. There were some positives and, of course, some negatives. It was a poor performance and a poor result, and there's much work ahead. Such a disappointing result surely means it's back to the training ground and back to the drawing board for you. There's no need to panic or deviate from our plans. We have to remain on an even keel regardless of each individual result along the way. We have to do better for sure. There's no substitute for hard work, and that begins on the training ground. Was it unfortunate to come up against Cabano in that sort of form today? He was alright, I suppose. Adam Armstrong injured himself in the match today, and it looked potentially serious. Can you estimate how long he will be out for? It can't be confirmed yet, but it's looking better than first feared. Many consider him to be one of the central figures. How will his injury affect the team's chances going into your next match? It's an undeniable blow to have suffered and will be a poorer team for his absence. He's a top-class player and anyone will miss some of his quality, but we have a strong group and we're confident of doing well in his absence. That'll do. And that's it, guys. We've had 2 games today. We've had a 4-1 thrashing of Swansea away from home and then a 5-2 drubbing by Middlesbrough. Join us in the next episode, though, where you'll see us taking on Preston in our second televised game and then Barnsley at home shortly after that. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button as well. It helps the channel out far more than you know. And also down in the description beneath the video will be a link to my Twitter account. Come and chat with me over there sometime, or leave some comments down below on this video. And as always, I've been Deej. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.